And the only pastor.
Media person ever do.
Shut up.
The Pastar. The Pastar. You can tell the person it's the fucking Horny Pastar.
Straight up,
The Pastar.
This video is about Addie, the teacher, and the lessons that he has been teaching since he has been teaching. Vybz Kartel Addie, the teacher, he has taught or teaching the younger heads them to fight for their rights, to fight for their freedom, not to ever give up. If you're in problems, you stick out. There is a man in Cuba, think his name is Che Guevara's. Big up Benjamin Smith. He taught me that name, Che Guevara. Yes, Che Guevara is on the t-shirt them with a beret and his face, and he's on many t-shirts all over the place. He's a Cuban freedom fighter. That's like Vybz Kartel right now, the teacher who is teaching the young men them and people on a whole to fight for their freedom, to fight for their existence. And what we have seen him teach as well, we seen him teach everybody that bleaching, look at me, it's cool. Bleaching was a thing back in the days until Vybz Kartel stepped forward and make you know that bleaching off all of your complexion is cool. He also teach or taught that tattooing is fine. Nothing wrong with it. Jamaican had tattoo before Vybz Kartel had tattoos. However, when he forward and make you know and say the ink and those things and everybody connected, and you know at the time, maybe even now, Vybz Kartel the biggest. So everybody going to follow the biggest. So he taught that as well. And the cake soap and the bleaching and the tattoo make everything come out. He has taught as well the young ladies them that sucking on the monster is fine. Young ladies used to be sucking on the monster before. However, when the world boss, aka Addie the teacher, forward out, then sucking on the monster became cool. Don't think that we don't like it. It might or might not be a good lesson. I don't know. However, the girl then passed the exam with flying colors. Addie, the teacher, as well as taught the go-go them that working for your money, whichever way you work for your money, go for it.
Oh my God!
That is a good lesson as well. So far we have seen he taught them to bleach, to tattoo. He taught the girl them that sucking on the monster is cool. And he has taught the go-go them that the job that you do is perfect. So that's a good teacher right there, who have taught a lot of people how to get by. Yes, because everybody used to call down the go-go them and go on like go-go-ism is a bad thing. Go on like bleaching is a bad thing. And go on like tattooing up all your face and your chest and your hand them is a bad thing. Now, tattooing is kind of a bad thing if you are religious or if you are looking for work in regular society. The people them that have a million tattoo over their body, in some cases, they're going to have difficulties getting jobs if they decide to do jobs. So in this case, I think the lesson that the teacher is teaching, it's a receding progress in this particular case. I hear that if you bleach, you're liable to get more jobs. I am not sure. I went and bleach, still not working. So that's up to me though, I should think. However, The bleaching part, the tattooing part, when you put tattoo all over your body and you're intended to work in corporate, more than likely you're gonna have some difficulty. I don't know how Jamaica run, but I know the foreign country, them have to, if them have one heap tattoo, them have to wear shirt, yes sir. If you hide the tattoo them and wear long sleeve all the time, if they got a sleeve a tattoo as well, because in the working environment, tattoos, a full body of tattoo is not really welcome. And let's say you're doing some form of, I don't know, retail. No, we're not retail. We're a little bit higher than that. And you have to meet with people all the time, and your full body of tattoo might be showing you have a couple teardrops. Yeah. So when you get teardrops them and stuff like that, people have it as people will shoot people before or unalive people before. So they don't want to give you a job. So I think that lesson of tattooing is not so much a wise lesson, because it ensure that the person with the tattoo have to keep doing could I say remedial work, or not work of a working nature. You have to be a roadman for the rest of your life, more than likely. Or you have to be an entrepreneur, and sometimes the people them that is you do entrepreneurship with, the business people that you want to get into business to, they will look at you as a slightly shady character, because they have it as sensible people don't tattoo their whole body or a million tattoo over themselves. So the people them that have a bunch of tattoo, they will have to do other work. They cannot elevate in a corporate business area with a lot of co-workers, and they will look at you as hoodlums. That is the word. When somebody turn up with a body full of tattoo or tattoo all over the place, they look at you as hoodlum and don't want to hire you. So then you will want to make money same way, and you will make money somehow and help to keep the prison and the police and the lawyers and the barristers and the judge them busy for your dollar. That is because you might have took the wrong lesson in that case. With the go-go them lesson now, I think the go-go them has taken over the world. Not that is a bad thing, because pum pum is extremely necessary. But the lesson that Vybz Kartel, Addie the teacher, gave the go-go's them is to go out there, be go-go's proudly, because that is how you make your money, and that could have bad effects in the future as well. I'm not certain about if anybody could jot down what bad effects that could do to the girl them in the future. And when the ladies them get tattoo as well, which they have been taught by the teacher to get tattoos, when they get this heap of tattoo as well, it make them only desirable to a subset of men. Men don't really want to turn up to a corporate event and his girl got tattoo between our breasts right here. Tattoo right here in our chest, or our arm full of tattoo. It's not something that upstanding gentlemanly men go for. The affluent kind of men. It's a bad man thing. A bad man might go for that. So you have relegated yourself to mostly dealing with only bad men. You might get a money man, but you won't be his original. You won't be the wife. So enough of these lessons that the teacher has been teaching, it's cool for in the little environment that you live. But when you venture out into the world, if you decide to do so, or the opportunity should arise for you to do so, you will have difficulties. I am not trying to knock the lessons of the teacher, but I don't think all the lessons them was good. In the songs them, the teacher teach a lot of stuff that is very positive in a few of the songs them, and the rest of the song them kind of, it's a thug life thing, as he tattoos on his chest. It's a thug life thing. And I think it has influenced the whole generation, a new generation, to thug life image, and thug life is what is going on. And I'm flabbergasted. I'm confused. No, but not for these lessons them. If you pass the exam them, you pass a hoodlum test. I would really like for the teacher to hold up anyway and teaching. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna find a problem with the lesson that he's teaching from behind bars. I can decipher out of it a problem. What he has been teaching while he's behind bars is to be as defiant as possible, to be as upsetting to the powers that be as possible. Now, the reason why I think Kartel is going to come out of jail in a few days' time, the reason why I think that is because I think he was sent to teach certain amount of fuckery so that some of the youth them can follow. Because if you notice, all of the rappers them in America, they teach a certain amount of fuckeries, but more than likely, they don't go to prison for the heap of fuckery that they teach. The listeners, the audience, listen to them and do the fuckery, the lifestyle, what they say in the rap songs them. And the audience end up going to prison. And the artist might get arrested a little bit, but then he bust the case, but the people then will listen to the rapper and do cause the songs them is like church song, the audience gravitate to the song them and do what the songs them say, are not every word for word, but the impression has been made. So what I see the world boss doing, the teacher now is fighting tooth and nail behind the bars, and the youngsters them that might go to jail, they will go behind the bars and fight tooth and nail too. But they don't have the money and the attitude that they give behind the bars. Sometime if they follow, I don't know if they're following, but if they do take the lesson that the teacher has been given, it won't fare well for them. Because more time, it's not about it, the influencer meant to influence the masses. So the influencer normally don't suffer what the masses suffer, because the influencer is paid to influence you to do bad things, and then you suffer the outcome of that bad thing. No, don't want to sound like I'm against the thing, but I see problems ahead and afoot. Problems ahead and afoot with certain of the lesson that the teacher has been teaching. Good teacher, however, bad teacher. Because if the lesson that you was taught don't benefit you or help you to progress, if it help you to progress against society, it's not good, because you're going to have society on your back. And to fight society, you have to have a bag of money. You have to have endless amount of funds to fight society. Right now, as I said, I personally think that within the few days' time, the teacher and all these co-accused is going to walk. Because job has been done. Mission accomplished. The teacher was a good teacher. Like and subscribe. Shalom Ashunde.
And the Horny Pastar.
He the person that ever took with you, boy.
Shut up.
Pastar. Pastar, you can tell the person it's the fucking Horny Pastar.
Straight up, word.
Pastar.